Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Dragon Quest VI. We're outside of Felonia, and that's where we're going to go next, after we pay a little visit to a shrine that we can only get to with the carpet. Let's go ahead and check to see what this place is. Hello.
For many years, I have been engaged in research on the Celestial Castle. I've managed to uncover one of the puzzles encrypted in legend. Listen up and I shall enlighten you. Head to head, right hand to right hand, body to body, arrange the symbols and I shall appear. Just what can this all mean? Who knows?
But you have books that I want to look at. There are a number of intellectual-looking books on the shelves. You better have something for me, game. Nope. Still nothing. Nope, still nothing. Super disappointing. Wow, now that is incredibly disappointing. Alright. Well, that is almost certainly a hint for later in the game. Let's not heal. Let's zoom to Felonia. So we visited here earlier, and it is optional. But there should be interesting stuff that we can get and do here. Hello.
Greetings, welcome to Felonia.
Felonia, eh? Not too shabby. Lots of shops, too. That was a much longer series of dots than normal for Millie. Nothing nicer than a warm welcome, huh?
My husband's gone off to the church yet again to try to atone for his sins. Either that or he's gone to search for that girl at the Gandino gang's headquarters.
Oh yeah, have we been to the church yet? We should pay it a visit. That lady seems concerned for her fella, eh? Something up, Millie? What? A set of Wayfarer's clothes! All acquires the Wayfarer's clothes! Lady, you need to have a garter belt or something. What? A pretty Betsy! All acquires the pretty Betsy!
Have you been granted an audience with King Benedict yet?
No.
You haven't? Well, I'm sure he'd be delighted to meet intrepid travelers like yourselves.
Would he? I mean, I suppose. Oops. I just realized that there's furniture in here that I didn't check. There's nothing special here. Ah! The mirror has been polished to a beautiful sheen. It's like the game knew that I'd want to check those. And forget, and then go back in.
The Gandino outfit may be down, but they're not out. I'd recommend that travelers like you get that give that big house over there a wide berth.
Alright, I'll do so for now.
King Benedict is a good-hearted monarch. Problem is, he'll spare time for even his lowliest subjects. As a result, people come in droves, which means plenty of work for old muggins here. Oh, but don't worry, you look like upstanding citizens. In you go!
That was easy. Let's head inside, Oh, not yet. King Benedict sure sounds like a real prince, huh? No?
Hey, mister, you ever stuck your nose in that castle?
No, I have not.
Yeah, they won't let us in the door. The old guard told me to get lost.
The weird thing is the castle's wide open to travelers like us.
Don't matter how nice that kid is. We can't help him. I mean, we could put him in our party temporarily.
And yet adults are allowed in. I suppose we'll just have to be patient. Alright, what did you have for sale? Dancer's costume, a silver mail. Which is not better for anyone. Dragon mail, which is not better for anyone, and I have one in the bag. And a flame shield, which would be better for Amos, but I think Carver already has one. Oh, I think he has a fancy one. We do not need to stay at the inn. Weapon shop. What did you have for sale?
Welcome to the weapon shop. What can I do for you?
What do you need? Siren sword. That would be better for Millie. What does Millie have? Magma staff. It's a single hitting thing, so yeah, let's go ahead and equip that. Millie equips the Siren Sword. Warhammer, not as good. Not carrying that in the bag. I do like that that is the exact same design as the Warhammer in Dragon Quest Builders 2. Watermaul wand, we already have one. Would be better for Nevin, but meh. Zombie's Bane, not better for anyone. Gawain already has one anyway. Fireblade would be better for Gawain, would be better for Amos, not better for Auld, would be better for Nevin. But we are getting very expensive. Can't afford it right now anyway.
Ever since the new king came to the throne, Felonia's been a much better place to live. When I was a girl, the Gandino gang used to run this town. Can't imagine how bad things were.
New king, eh? They have a coup d'etat? I mean, a coup d'etat or an uprising?
It doesn't sound like those Gandino guys were the friendly sort of gang, does it?
It really does not, no.
Oh, goddess, hear my prayer. Forgive me for what I have done. I buckled under the pressure from the Gandino gang and committed the most heinous sin. That fateful day. No, I cannot go on. Even if the goddess forgave my sin, that wouldn't... It wouldn't bring her back. I must go directly to the Gandino gang and demand to know where that poor girl's fate.
We're gonna have to do something about that, aren't we? Crikey, that fella's really beating himself up, eh? Hope things work out.
That old guy didn't look so good.
We should probably go see about that. Eventually.
I'm gasping for a proper drink here.
Ooh, I see a flash up there.
Ever since my old lady made me quit drinking, everything started to look like booze. Even this water.
Yes, as long as this doesn't look like booze. Ald examines the area around his feet. What, a mini-medal? Nobody acquires a mini-medal!
Ever heard tell of the Gandino gang?
No, I have not heard anything about them at all.
Well, it's better that way. The Gandino gang are old news now.
Now, what if I say yes?
Right, so the rumors have even reached travelers like you.
I guess? What, you knew about them all along, Ald?
You think the reason this town seems different is because of that Gandino gang?
Maybe. What do we have down here? Hey, Patty's planning place. That is the worst tongue twister. Hello?
Before the new king came along, most of my profits went straight to the Gandino gang outfit as protection money. Thankfully, King Benedict soon put a stop to all that. Let's drink to his health.
No wonder the bartender's crazy for the king. Those Gandinos were bleeding this place dry.
Well, every country should have a king like this. The king came here after hearing that the king of Felonia possessed an extraordinary shield. Ooh! Well, that would be nice. I imagine that might be the legendary shield that we've heard so much talk about lately. Now that I think about it, why would he even consider selling something that valuable to a no-good traveling salesman like me? What a fool I was.
Hey, that shield, that's gotta be the legendary shield, right?
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be. Could be some other legendary shield. Extraordinary shield, eh? Here, and that gets my juices flowing. You're awfully quiet lately, Millie.
They say the leader of the Gandino outfit is on his last legs. His sole heir is his daughter, but she wants out of the racket. Is it all over for the Gandinos?
What kind of work do the Gandinos do anyway?
I don't think they do work, per se. It's like I always say, you want the best gossip? Gotta hit the tavern. It does seem good. Alright, well, the old man isn't there. So let's go into the castle first. Anything around there? Nope. Looking for any sparklies? No sparklies. Hello, lady overlooking the town. How's it going?
Welcome to Felonia Castle.
Now that I see it up close, I can tell this castle's rock solid.
My, that soldier certainly looked chipper. What a polite soldier.
The king is upstairs.
I see a flash. How do I get the flash? Need to get the flash. Okay, we'll figure it out soon. But first, down here.
Our new king released the old man in here from slavery, but he's still rather frail. We tried to get him to leave, but he insisted on staying. There's no getting through to him. Poor fella, working in servitude must have scrambled his wits a bit.
I'd leave this dump and never look back if I were him.
I don't care what you say. I'm staying put. I entrusted everything to that girl. I felt a mysterious power flowing from her. She said she wanted to find her brother, but that's neither here nor there. If the legends were true, then that ocarina...
What? Ocarina?
Is he alright? He looked kinda wobbly.
Mysterious power, eh? Was she a slave too, or...?
This is where the female slaves used to be kept. Any dancer that was judged to be too beautiful was locked up here. Most of them lived out the rest of their lives here. But there may have been some who escaped. If I lived here, I bet I'd get sent to the slave room so fast my pretty head would spin.
Little bit of ego on you there, Ashlyn?
Slave chamber, eh? The more I hear about this place, the more I want to punch something.
Well, the king seems to have resolved all the problems. Oh no, the pot is actually a fright urn! Oh no! A fright urn appears. Alright, well, this could be dangerous, so... let's go with... multi-fists. And... let's go with Drain Magic. I'm worried that this thing might have some sort of whack spell. I can't remember everything that has. It tries to absorb magic, but doesn't have the MP. Nice. Very, very nice. Let's go with a double-edged slash. Multi-fists. Actually, let's try a double up and see how that does. A frizzle, and... guess we'll just go with Frizz for now. 86 damage now, multi-fists would be better. Actually, maybe I should, wow, 2 attacks. Maybe I should... let's go with Falcon Slash, multi-fists. Try sapping it. Oh, actually, oomph on Ald. Forgot I had that. And you can sap. Ooh, 150. Holy cow. There we go. 540 experience points. Ashlyn's Luminary level increases. She attains the rank of Drama Student. Learns a new spell, Kaklang. 189 gold coins. Fright Urn drops a treasure chest. Ald opens the chest. It contains a Seed of Resilience. Ald obtains the Seed of Resilience. Very nice. I approve.
What, a mini-medal? Nobody acquires a mini-medal. The old king would praise you for bringing him a nice young dancer, not lock you up. Ah, they were better days, all right.
Ooh, ew, 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 what a creep.
Crikey, better days my foot. Thank goddess things have changed and everything like that.
Indeed, what a creep. Why is this inside?
Hello! This is where the soldiers of Felonia wait between shifts. Looks like they put their weapons at the ready even during breaks, eh?
How long is an average workday for these guys, do you think?
Probably 16 hours.
This room is beautiful.
Ah, who are you? It was just a dream. I saw a horrifying monster the likes of which I'd never seen before.
Oh my, he's drenched with sweat. I hope he doesn't catch a cold.
Good goddess, he scared me. What kind of dream was he having anyway?
Sheesh, I thought he was talking about us. He got me all worked up over nothing.
Was it rumors of a legendary shield that drew you to this castle? No. Well, no matter either way.
What if I say yes?
They say the boss of the Gandino clan once presented the legendary shield to our old king. But I heard it turned out to be a cheap fake. A fake, eh? I reckon most of the rumors leave that bit out.
Those Gandino people sound rotten to the core.
They do sound pretty bad, don't they?
What, a seat of wisdom! Ald acquires a seat of wisdom! I've heard tales of that legendary shield. From the sea far to the east, follow the river upstream. There you'll find it sleeping in a dungeon of mystery. Or so they say. In any case, it's not something the likes of the Gandino clan could get their grubby mitts on. Find that shield is a job for us, not those Gandino thugs.
If the cave's at the end of a river, maybe we can just reach it by ship. There was a time when this castle was heaving with slaves. I used to cook for them. Well, I say cook, but it was really just scrappings and leftovers and such like. When those slaves got sick, they tended to stay sick. Poor things. I would have tried to start an uprising or something if I had lived here then.
Slaves, eh? That makes me sick to my stomach.
Alright, up we go. What do we have out here?
Hello! This kingdom's undergone a dramatic change since the last king passed away. In the bad old days, you'd have been stripped of your possessions and run out of town. You should be grateful to our new king.
You should shut up.
I'd like to see him just try that with us. If the old king was still around, I would have landed a roundhouse right on his crown.
Wow, that old king was a royal jerk.
Wonder where that goes. Nothing special there. Nothing special there.
What, a vial of holy water! Ald acquires the holy water!
A picture hangs on the wall.
Welcome to Felonia. You should know that while the king is kind-hearted, the Queen Mother needs to be handled with kid gloves. The Queen Mother was the previous king's wife. She has a tongue like a well-sharpened razor. If ever she judged a dancing girl to be too beautiful, she would be driven mad with envy. She treated these poor slaves with contempt and had them flung in the dungeons below the castle.
So the new king is the prince, or the former prince. All right.
Don't breathe a word of this, but I preferred the old king. He used to let us give all the hard work to the slaves. If we were lucky, we might even get them to dance for us.
You're terrible.
All right, forget about the monsters. I want to beat up that fella.
I'm not going to say anything, Carver. Go ahead.
Does the poor widow man have to do his own worky work now? Jerk.
Suddenly she became a pekunk. Oh, I can't look at the head on the wall. Not sure what it is ahead of.
What, a seat of life! Ald acquires the seat of life!
Ald looks at the bookshelves. Ald finds the Scholarly Retreat Dreamscape. Ald's Dreamscape collection has increased by 1. There's a book entitled Memoirs of a Criminal Genius. Ald takes it from the shelf and reads an excerpt. Oh hey, Ashlyn wrote this, because she was formerly a criminal genius.
Today I stole some noble garb from the armor shop in the town. But for some reason I was unable to equip this garb and couldn't wear it. I had no choice but to sell it back to the same shop for 600 gold coins. I decided to go work on Amor, a town famed for its pure water. As I headed west, I used eye for distance and saw a strange cave between the mountains to the south. In my mind's eye, I saw huge heaps of treasure just waiting to be discovered. But without a ship, there seemed no way I could reach it. The end.
Ald looks at the bookshelves. There don't seem to be any particularly interesting books. There's a book entitled 1001 Jokes for Adventurers. Ald takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Why do young men go to Arkbolt? Because of the nightlife. Ald quietly returns the book to the shelf.
King Benedict has ordered me to conduct detailed research into the legendary shield. South of the Golden Dragon, circle the wall, then examine the grass to open the path. It's an interesting hint, but I have no idea where it's referring to. His Majesty waits inside.
Great, let's go in and say hello.
Welcome, friends. I am King Benedict, the monarch charged with keeping the peace here in Felonia. I have been speaking to people from far and wide to gain advice on how best to improve my kingdom. What interests me most is learning how the world has changed since Murdau's demise. Allow me to ask you a question. I ask only that you think carefully about all you have seen and heard before you answer it. Tell me, is the world truly at peace?
No, it most certainly is not.
As I suspected. In case of some future conflict, I have asked my subjects to conduct research into the legendary shield. I do not know how much power resides in that shield, but I cannot simply stand idly by.
Not a bad-looking king, huh?
Nice fellow, eh? He has trustworthy eyes and everything like that. Still not saying anything there, Millie. Hello?
What's the point of even cleaning this room anymore? What's that? What is this room? Can't you tell? This was the old king's private pleasure chamber. He used it every day.
Ew. Yeah, that's kind of my... That would also be one of my responses. Pretty fancy, eh? Must have been good to be that king.
I bet the old king took bubble baths in here every day. I would.
Yeah, I don't think they were bubble baths. Ald examines the area around his feet.
What, a mini-medal? Nobody acquires a mini-medal!
Nope, nothing there. I mean, maybe the room should be converted into something else? Better? Not as disgusting? A picture hangs on the wall.
What a pretty Betsy! Carver acquires a pretty Betsy!
There's nothing special there.
Have you met the king and queen? What truly wonderful people those two are. They couldn't be more different from the couple that came before them.
Seems like the king and queen have quite a fan club around these parts, eh?
I'm sure no rush to meet the old king and queen.
Wait, is this the new queen out here? Rather than the queen mother? I kind of assumed this was the queen mother. Queen Rosaline.
Greetings, travelers. I have only recently come to this kingdom, so I know little of how things were. I have heard tell of slave girls brought to the castle as dancers who were terribly mistreated. Thank the goddess every day that my husband does not indulge in such horrendous activities.
She must be glad she missed all that junk, eh?
What a pretty queen.
Okay, this is probably where the queen mother is then. Isolated off in a tower.
What, a mini-medal? Nobody acquires a mini-medal!
How many do I have now, anyway? Ooh, 70. I might be able to get another thingy, do.
This is the chamber of the Queen Mother, our former queen. Please refrain from entering.
Huh. Your move, Ald. Wonder what the Queen Mother's like. Oh, we're gonna find out.
Hey, didn't I just tell you not to go in there?
Who goes there? Have I got a visitor?
Your Highness, it's just some travelers.
How delightful. Let them pass.
Yes, ma'am. You'd better be on your best behavior in front of the Queen Mother.
Oh, well.
What? A gold bracer! Carver acquires a gold bracer!
Ald looks at the bookshelves. Ald finds the Senior Swamp Dreamscape. Oh, wow. That sounds awful, actually. Don't seem to be any particularly interesting books. Hello!
So you've traveled all this way just to meet me?
Well, no, not really. It was just... I explore everything, everywhere I go.
How splendid. My husband has gone on a journey and left the kingdom in my hands, you see. So take a load off your weary feet and relax. That's an order. All I ask is that you don't go near the dungeons. That's where the evil fiends who charmed and deceived my husband are imprisoned. Though by now I imagine they haven't got the strength to charm or deceive anyone. Ha ha! That lady's, like, making me a little antsy.
Evil fiends, eh? What's that about? I'm pretty sure she's talking about the dancers. No, not gonna say anything about how crazy she is right now. She's clearly a little bit non-lucid, shall we say. Well, that appears to be everything around here except for the Gambino clan headquarters. I suppose we shall have to check that out next time. See what that old man was talking about the woman. There was something about the Gambino clan's new leader. Maybe we will learn something about that. But that will be next time. See you then, everyone.